Good afternoon, everyone. So, as you can see on the screen, we are doing a topic called direct and indirect speech. It is also called reported speech. So, if you wish to communicate something to me, you will communicate on the Adyen tutorials profile because I can see some messages on the Dhruv Joshi profile. Stop sending those messages there. Siddhant Jadhav from Vikroli, your video is on. Anyone found with the videos on will be put out. Okay, so now you are not supposed to write anything right now. As I always say, you will write not while I am doing the topic with you, but when you receive the recorded link, उसके बाद में उस link पर जाकर लिखना is your responsibility. Okay, so nobody writes anything right now. All right. So there's someone called Josh Mehta saying there's lots of homework. I'm not asking you to do something on your own. You simply have to copy. So that shouldn't take a lot of time. Okay. So you will answer in the chat and you will send your answers to the Adyen tutorials profile. Nitin said, I am happy now. Here the words of Nitin, the speaker, are quoted directly with inverted commas. Okay. So this kind of a sentence is called a direct speech, where you see that something that a person says is quoted, okay, in inverted commas and a comma. Nitin said that he was happy then. Here, the words of Nitin, the speaker, are quoted directly without inverted commas. Okay, so direct speech में you will have inverted commas, indirect में you will not have inverted commas. So my question to you is, I'll ask you the question, but let us learn the method of changing from direct to indirect speech. The following are some important terms. The verb which is before the inverted comma is called as the reporting verb. For example, which is the verb before inverted commas over here in this sentence? Which is the verb which is before the inverted commas? It is said, right? So उसको हम reporting verb बोलेंगे. Said is the reporting verb. And the words which are included, which are inside the inverted commas are called a reported speech. तो जो commas के अंदर हैं, comma के, उसको reported speech बोलते हैं, as you can see over here. Okay, so it's very important for us to know what is a reporting verb and what is a reported speech. To make it simple for all of you, what I'll do is we will call these words as bahar ka verb and andar ka verb. Okay, we'll call them as bahar ka verb and andar ka verb. All right. Now what I wanted to do is, if you remember, I told you I'll ask you a question. So I want you to observe the changes that take place from direct to indirect speech in the following example. Okay, this is the direct speech. This is the indirect speech. Quickly look at both the sentences and give me 5 changes that you spot. 5 changes. एक एक मत देना. Make a list. पहले एक list बनाओ फिर send करो. Don't send me one. अलग अलग नहीं भेजना है आपने. 5 changes हुए हैं. You will write all the 5 changes and then you will send it to me at once. Guys, do we all understand when I say you have to make it all together? आप एक एक change भेज रहे हैं. I just said something to you in simple English. Right. So let us see what are the changes. Just check if you are correct with the changes or not. The 5 changes, okay. सबसे पहला change is inverted commas are removed. That is the punctuations. Punctuations are removed. Stop messaging now. You can pay attention to the screen. Focus, please. The first and the very common or the simplest change is punctuations, where the inverted commas are removed, right? The second one is that the tense of the verb inside the inverted comma, that is reported speech, changes. यानी कि change of tense in reported speech. तो यहाँ पे am है, am बन गया was, यानी present बन गया. What does present become? Past. The pronoun inside the inverted comma changes. तो अंदर का pronoun क्या था? He था, right? He था. I था, वो he बन गया. So I becomes he. Change of pronoun. And then you have a comma which becomes a connective, which is that. And the last one is that certain words change. For example, यहाँ पर now becomes then. Then you have today becomes that day, this becomes that, here becomes there, come becomes go. All right. So guys, I want you all to note this part down. Okay, ये part जो है इसको अभी के अभी अपने बुक में नोट कीजिए. Please note this slide down जो आपके सामने है. Please note this down. Do not draw those lines and everything. फिलहाल ऐसे लिखिए, lines बाद में बनाइएगा. And once I see a good amount of people who put their hands up because they're done, then we will move on. You have to write everything that you see on the screen right now. Do not draw lines and everything. Do it later, but लिख दो पहले फिलहाल जो जो दिख रहा है आपको, because this is going to help us. Please raise your hands if you're done. लिख के होगा तो हाथ ऊपर कर दें please. I have a number in mind. Once I see those many hands up, I will move on. Okay, last 1 minute. If you are unable to, if you feel 1 minute में नहीं होएगा लिख के, तो please screenshot ले लीजिए. It's 4:18. I will change at 4:19. If you, sorry, 4:19 हो गया है. I'll change in at 4:20. If you feel नहीं होने वाला आपसे इतने टाइम में, तो screenshot ले लीजिए and at 4:20 sharp, we will move on. All right, that's it, everyone. Thank you so much. Now we move further. Do not put your hands up, please. Now, boss, do not put your hands up. Okay, so now how do we see the changes in tense? Changes in tense, kaisa hota hai? Let us see that. So if the reporting verb is in the past tense, that is said, for example, then we change the tense. Okay. Nitin said, I am happy now. What is the bahar ka verb? Tell me what is the bahar ka verb? Said. What is the tense of the bahar ka verb? What is the tense of bahar ka verb? Past. Remember, you will change the tense of the verb inside. ये verb का tense change तभी होगा अगर बाहर का verb का tense past है. अगर बाहर का verb future या present में है तो अंदर का verb का tense जैसा है वैसा रहेगा. So now, raise your hands if you want to try and answer this sentence. Okay, Riddhi from Ghatkopar has put her hands up first. Yeah,
Hello?
Riddhi.
Yeah.
Okay, Riddhi, do not give me the entire answer सीधा सीधा. मैं आपको जो क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा आप उसका आंसर देंगे, ठीक है?
Okay.
Okay, so Riddhi, सबसे पहले tell me what is the first change from direct to indirect?
Inverted commas will be removed.
Okay, fine. Then what is the second change, Riddhi?
Uh, will add that instead of comma.
Okay, comma कर देते हो तो Nitin said that हो जाएगा. Okay, फिर third change.
Will change the verb inside verb.
ओके तो अंदर अभी देखो बाहर का वर्ब सेड पास्ट है तो अंदर का वर्ब का टेंस चेंज करना होगा. अभी अंदर का जो वर्ब है एम उसका टेंस एक्चुअली क्या है फिलहाल?
Present.
तो प्रेजेंट को क्या कर देंगे?
Past.
यस, तो एम क्या बन जाएगा?
Was.
ओके तो 3 चेंजेस डन. 2 मोर चेंजेस बेटा.
I will change to he.
वेरी गुड. एंड वन लास्ट चेंज.
Now will change to then.
तो आंसर क्या बनेगा?
Nitin said that he was happy then.
Nitin said that he was happy then. Okay. So I see a student from Chembur whose video is on and I am removing him. Karthik from Chembur, I am removing you. Karthik from Chembur, removing you. Thank you. Okay. So in case Karthik's parent contact the center staff of Chembur, please tell them that Karthik's video was on and not just on, he was looking here and there and busy laughing and talking to someone else during the lecture. All right. आगे बढ़ेंगे. Let me see. Okay, so there's someone asking me, Advait is asking me, he said he was happy till that time. That is absolutely incorrect. कोई सेंस ही नहीं बन रहा है. Okay. So if you see, this is the answer. Nitin said that he was happy then. So the tense of the reported speech will change. अंदर का verb will change if the tense of the verb outside is in the past. Okay. Now let us see if the reporting verb is in the present or the future tense. Then we will not change the tense of the verb inside. Raise your hands if you want to answer this one. सबका नीचे किया अभी हाथ ऊपर करो if you want to answer. Namra Shah from DN Nagar.
Yes, sir.
Namra, first tell me what is the first change?
The inverted commas will get removed.
Okay, then
That bahar ka verb will be in the past tense.
why will it be in the past tense?
Because the indirect speech should someone will use that in the after the verb.
No,
Uh,
Namra. Listen to me very carefully, Namra. ये जो बाहर का वर्ब है ना, इसको आप चेंज नहीं कर सकते. वो जैसा है वैसा ही रहेगा. You can never change this verb. You can change the tense of this verb inside. दिख रहा है मेरा कर्सर? Can you see my cursor? Where is it going? Right? इसको change कर सकते हो आप. लेकिन you can change this only if this is in the past tense. अगर ये present या future में है तो ये change नहीं होगा. तो जो says है says इसका टेंस क्या है?
प्रेजेंट।
हाँ, तो अंदर का वर्ब का टेंस चेंज होगा क्या?
नहीं।
नहीं होगा, बराबर। अच्छा, तो उसको छोड़ो, बाकी क्या क्या चेंजेस करेंगे अभी और हम? व्हाट मोर चेंजेस विल वी डू?
रिमूव कॉमा एंड ऐड दैट।
वेरी गुड, करेक्ट। और एक चेंज है, जस्ट वन मोर चेंज, जस्ट वन मोर
यस,
चेंज।
द प्रोनाउन
हाँ, आई क्या बन जाएगा?
ही।
तो ही एम हैप्पी राइट आएगा क्या? ही एम हैप्पी।
नहीं,
तो
ही वॉज हैप्पी।
टेंस चेंज कर रहे हो बेटा, आप एम को वॉश करोगे तो टेंस चेंज हो रहा है। बेटा एम का एक और प्रेजेंट टेंस वर्ब होता है ना, जो हम ही के साथ यूज करते हैं। ही एम हैप्पी, ही आर हैप्पी, कि ही इज हैप्पी।
ही इज हैप्पी, ही इज हैप्पी।
हाँ, तो पूरा आंसर बोलो अभी। Nitin said that he is happy. This is the correct answer. You people might face some difficulties in the beginning, but slowly and steadily, if you pay attention, this will get clear and simple. So here the tense of the reported speech does not change because reporting verb is in the present tense. अगर बाहर का verb past tense में है तो ही आप अंदर के verb का tense change करेंगे, नहीं तो नहीं करेंगे. Okay. Nitin will say I am happy. सबका हाथ नीचे कर रहा हूँ. Raise your hands if you want to answer. Daniel from Takshila, I'm unmuting you. Hi, Daniel.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Daniel, tell me, what is the bahar ka verb?
Sir, will say.
Tense of the bahar ka verb.
Sure.
So will you change the tense of the verb inside?
No, sir.
Okay, so verb ka tense change nahi ho sakta. That one changes now not possible. But there are other changes that can still take place, right?
Yes.
Tell me what are those changes?
So the inverted commas will be removed
Okay,
and that will be put in their place.
okay,
There will be a change of pronoun. The I will become he.
okay.
Then the comma becomes that. The inverted commas are removed and the comma becomes that.
That's done. But can I say he am happy?
No, he is happy.
So tell me the entire answer.
So Nitin will say that he is happy.
Nitin will say that he is happy. This is simple. Yeah, Daniel, thank you so much for your answer.
Welcome, sir.
Right. So guys, if you observe, we cannot do anything about the बाहर का verb. जो बाहर का verb है वो जैसा है वैसा ही आंसर में हम यूज करेंगे, उसको हम नहीं चेंज करेंगे, उसका हम टेंस नहीं बदल सकते. ठीक है, आप टेंस उसका नहीं बदल सकते. हाँ, but if the बाहर का verb is in the past tense, you can change the tense of the verb inside. And if the बाहर का verb is in the present or the future tense, then the tense of the verb inside stays as it is. Okay. Now, if the reporting verb is a habit, proverb, or a universal truth, then also the tense doesn't change. For example, Nitin said, children like to play. Raise your hands, please, if you want to answer. पर्व छेड़ा from DN नगर. तुम्हारा नाम जरा बराबर से डालो बेटा. चलिए, हर्षित पटेल को मौका देते हैं क्योंकि हर्षित पटेल बोलते हैं I never give him a chance. Yes, Harshit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Harshit. So you have a chance now. So now listen to me very carefully. Okay. What is the बाहर का verb?
Said.
Tense क्या है said का?
Present.
बेटा tense क्या है said का?
Present.
बेटा यहाँ पे दिख रहा है आपको? जरा देखो मेरा कर्सर कहाँ घूम रहा है. स्क्रीन पे बेटा, थोड़ा खोलो आंखों को.
Past.
हाँ, ये तो बहुत बेसिक चीज है हर्षित. ओके, अभी if the बाहर का verb is in the past, we will have to change the tense inside. But you will not change the tense if your statement is a habit. Habit मतलब आदत, हर्षित. बराबर.
Yes.
Children like to play, हर्षित. ये बच्चों की आदत होती है कि नहीं होती है?
Yes.
तो इसका टेंस चेंज नहीं करेंगे आप, बाकी सब चेंजेस करेंगे बराबर। तो और क्या क्या चेंजेस कर सकते हैं आप इसमें बताइए मुझे।
So, comma inverted comma will be
रिमूव। कॉमा के बदले क्या ऐड करेंगे?
that.
हाँ, तो बोलो अभी आंसर, पूरा आंसर जैसा वैसा रहेगा।
Children like to play.
Nitin said that children like to play. That is a correct answer. Thank you so much, Harshit. Finally, you got a chance. Okay. So guys, I hope you understood. If your sentence, भले बाहर का वो past है, but अगर आपका reported speech के अंदर कोई habitual action है, तो उसका tense change नहीं होता है. Okay. The same happens with a proverb. Raise your hands if you want to answer this question. Aishwarya from Vikroli. Aishwarya from Vikroli, hi.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Aishwarya, what is the verb outside the commas?
Said.
What is its tense?
Past.
तो अपना rule क्या बोलता है? If the बाहर का verb is in the past tense, you should change the tense of the verb inside, right?
Yes, sir.
But will you change the tense of this sentence?
No.
Why?
Sir, because it is proverb.
Okay, so honest is the best policy is the proverb. तो tense तो change नहीं हो पाएगा. What are the other two changes that you will make?
Inverted comma will be removed.
And there's one more change.
Comma will change into that.
Right. So answer क्या बनेगा?
Nitin said that honesty is the best policy.
Nitin said that honesty is the best policy. Yes, that is the right answer. Thank you so much.
Welcome, sir.
Okay, now the next one. Who will want to answer this? Please mute yourself, Aishwarya. Okay, let me see. We have Ria from Dividyal. Yes, Ria, hi.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. So Ria, what is the bahar ka verb?
Said.
Is it in the past tense?
Yes.
Okay, so will you change the tense of the sentence?
No.
No. Okay. So there are some other changes that you will make.
Yes.
What are the
We
other
have to,
changes?
instead of comma, we have to write that, and we have to remove inverted comma.
Okay, but will you change the tense inside?
No,
Why?
because it is a universal truth.
Because it is a universal truth. Right. So tell me the answer.
Nitin said that sun is round in shape.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. Thank you so much, Ria.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So everyone, as you can see, there is only one condition when you will change the tense of the verb inside. That one condition is where you will change the tense of the verb inside only if the tense of the verb outside is in the past tense. बाकी आप नहीं करेंगे. अब past tense का भी एक सीन है. ओके, पास्ट टेंस का भी एक सीन है. पास्ट टेंस में भी अगर अंदर प्रोवर्ब है, यूनिवर्सल ट्रूथ है या हैबिट है, तो आप नहीं करेंगे. ओके, ऑलराइट, तो बढ़ेंगे हम आगे अभी. Now we will see how will the tense change. Tense कैसे change होगा. So remember, present changes to past. Simple है. Present changes to past. Okay, everyone. So just give me a moment. Extremely sorry. Excuse me. Yeah. So simple present changes to simple past. Neha said, I eat sweets. Raise your hands if you want to answer this question. Neha said, I eat sweets. Jash Mehta from Saidham. Hi, Jash.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Sorry, good
Good
evening.
afternoon. Good evening. कोई बात नहीं बेटा. चलो, just tell me, what is the first thing that you will look into a question? What is the first thing you will look for in the question?
Sir, tens inside the bracket.
Inside the bracket क्या outside?
Sorry, outside the bracket. Said
हाँ, तो क्या tense है? Said का tense क्या है?
past tense.
तो अंदर का tense change होगा?
Uh, yes, sir.
होगा ना बेटा?
Yes, sir.
So Neha said I eat sweets का आंसर क्या बनेगा?
Neha said that she ate sweets.
तो आपने eat को ate क्यों किया?
Past tense.
हाँ, present को past करना होता है इसके लिए. Okay. Thank you so much, Josh. Please mute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Right. So simple present changes to simple past. Here eat is present tense, so it will change to ate. Now the next one is Neha said I am eating sweets. Raise your hands if you want to answer this question. Okay. Okay. Keenan Fernandez from JB Nagar will answer this. Yeah, Keenan, hi.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Keenan. Keenan, so what is the first thing you look for in the sentence?
The tense.
किधर का tense? अंदर का क्या बाहर का?
Bahar.
Right. So what is the tense of the बाहर का verb?
Past.
So will you change the tense of the verb inside?
Yes.
Okay. अंदर का tense क्या है?
I am eating. Present continuous.
Right. So what will present continuous become?
Past continuous.
बराबर. तो I am eating क्या बन जाएगा?
Was eating.
And you know the rest of the changes, right?
Yes.
So can you tell me what is the answer then?
Neha said that she was eating sweets.
That is absolutely correct, Keenan. Thank you so much for your answer.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, now I can hear people being a little fluent with their answers because I think slowly and steadily you are able to understand what are we supposed to do. All right. Raise your hand if you want to try and answer this one. Let's go with Rini D'Souza from Saidam. Hi, Rini.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Rini, what is the first thing we'll look for in a sentence?
First, I'll look for the past participles, if there are any
Past
tense.
participle. You will just look for the tense of the bahar ka verb.
Yes.
So what is the tense of the bahar ka verb?
It's said.
Yeah, so the tense is past, right?
Yes.
So you'll change the tense of the verb inside, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the tense of the verb inside?
Eaten.
It's have eaten.
Yeah, have eaten.
तो have eaten का tense क्या है?
Has eaten.
बेटा have eaten का tense क्या है? Tense क्या है?
Past.
What is the
Past.
tense? Have eaten past है. See where my cursor is going.
Present perfect.
Yeah, come on. Tenses was done
Sorry.
long back. Present perfect. अगर present perfect है तो उसको क्या convert करेंगे हम लोग? We'll change it to
Past.
past perfect. Yeah, so have eaten का past perfect क्या हो जाएगा?
Has eaten.
Are you crazy, Rini? Have and has are both present tense. Past tense क्या होता है have has का?
Had.
हाँ, तो had eaten हो जाएगा. Tell me the entire answer with the necessary changes.
Neha said that she had eaten sweets.
हाँ, that's the right answer. Thank you so much, Rini.
Yes, welcome, sir.
Yeah, don't get nervous. All right, everyone, go for this one. Please try for this one. Anyone who wants to answer? Let's go with someone from Ghatkopar, Deep from Ghatkopar. Hi, Deep.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Deep. So, what is the first thing you will look for in the sentence?
Sir, I will look the tense in the inverted commas.
बेटा in or outside?
In.
अरे बेटा मैं थक गया हूँ बोल बोल के. बाहर के वर्ब को देखना है, अंदर के वर्ब को नहीं देखना.
Okay, sir. The outside verb is past tense. So
हाँ, तो you will change the tense of the verb inside, right?
yes.
अच्छा, अभी अंदर का जो वर्ब है उसका टेंस क्या है?
Present perfect continuous tense.
बराबर. तो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस को किस में चेंज करेंगे?
Present perfect continuous को past perfect continuous में.
तो हैव बीन ईटिंग क्या हो जाएगा?
Have been eating. Had been eating.
हैव बीन ईटिंग क्या हो जाएगा?
Had been eating.
हाँ. एंड बाकी का चेंजेस करके आंसर क्या मिलेगा?
Neha said that he had been eating sweets.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right. So guys, what do we understand? मैं कितना बार बोल चुका हूँ. This is I think the 7th or the 8th time I'm saying this. You are supposed to look for the verb outside first. पहले बाहर का verb देखना है, उसके बाद अंदर का verb देखना है. मैं 7-8 बार बोल चुका हूँ, अभी 9 बार बोल रहा हूँ. अब 10वीं बार भी बोल देता हूँ. You are supposed to focus on the verb outside. outside, outside the commas, not inside the commas. Okay. If the andar ka verb is in the present tense, we'll make it past. What if it is already in the past tense? If it is already in the past tense, we will make it past perfect. For example, Neha said, I ate sweets. तो सबसे पहली चीज मैं देखूंगा बाहर का verb, that is said. Said is in the past tense. तो अंदर का tense change होगा. Ate. Ate is already in the past tense. तो प्रेजेंट को तो पास करने का, लेकिन ऑलरेडी पास है तो क्या करने का? पास परफेक्ट करने का. तो एट बन जाएगा हैड ईटन, आई बन जाएगा शी, इनवर्टेड कॉमास आउट, कॉमा बिकम्स दैट. सो योर आंसर बिकम्स नेहा said that she had eaten sweets. Please message no doubt in the chat if you do not have any doubts. नो डाउट जल्दी से लिख के भेजिए अगर कोई डाउट नहीं है तो. कोई डाउट है तो हाथ ऊपर करें. यस पर्व, व्हाट्स द डाउट? पर्व क्या डाउट है? पर्व आई एम ट्राइंग टू अनम्यूट यू. रेयांश, what doubt do you have, Reyansh? Parv, I'm trying to unmute you. Reyansh, what doubt do you have?
Nothing, sir. I was only, it was by fault raised hand.
Okay, not a problem, Reyansh. Okay, Parv, you are simply raising your hands and wasting my time. I'm trying to unmute you, but you're not unmuting yourself, so please let it be. All right, everyone. Then we see some other changes in modal auxiliaries. We all know what modal auxiliaries are. Modal auxiliaries appear in reported speech. तो अगर can है तो could हो जाता है. नेहा said I can drive, आंसर बन जाएगा नेहा said that she could drive. If I say will, Neha said I will help her. So Neha said that she would help her. Neha said the paper shall be easy. Neha said the paper should be easy. Neha said I may come to the party. Neha said that she might go to the party. Okay. So simple hai, can becomes could, will becomes would, shall becomes should, and may becomes might. These are some simple changes for the modal auxiliary part. Raise your hands if you have understood this part completely. समझ आ गया है ये पार्ट, कोई डाउट नहीं है तो हाथ ऊपर करें, और अगर डाउट है तो चैट में आंसर लिखें. Okay, so Keenan is asking me, sir, why comes becomes go? Keenan, do you remember in those 5 changes, the last change was about changes in words? So there are certain words that change. जैसे today becomes that day, tomorrow becomes the next day, yesterday becomes the previous day. here becomes there, come becomes go, this becomes that. So वो हिसाब से हमने उसको change किया हुआ है. If you have any other doubt, you can message me in the chat. Thank you so much. No problem, Keenan. I hope you understood what I just said. Yes, Arman, now becomes then. Raise your hands if everything is clear. If you have a doubt, then ask your doubts in the chat. Okay, so I see everyone is done. So without wasting time, let us move ahead. Now let us change from direct speech to indirect speech. You will raise your hands if you want to answer these questions. Supriya said, I am writing a book on dieting. Pritika from JB Nagar will answer this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Pritika.
Supriya said that she was writing a book on dieting.
Beta, why did you change the tense of the verb inside?
Because said is a past tense.
Acha, beta, what if it was Supriya says, I am writing a book on dieting?
It
Said
wouldn't.
के बदले says आ गया तो?
It would. The outside word wouldn't have changed, but the inside tense could change.
ये क्या बोल रहे हो आप? मैं बोल रहा हूँ अगर सुप्रिया सेज हो गया यानी बाहर का वर्ब अगर प्रेजेंट टेंस हो गया तो आप अंदर का वर्ब चेंज करेंगे क्या?
Yes, sir.
क्यों करेंगे बेटा? मैंने बोला है ना, आप अगर बाहर का वर्ब पास्ट है तो ही चेंज करेंगे अंदर का टेंस. बाहर अगर प्रेजेंट या फ्यूचर है तो टेंस चेंज नहीं होएगा. सेज प्रेजेंट टेंस है तो टेंस चेंज नहीं होएगा अंदर का.
Yes, sir.
समझा क्या?
Yes, sir.
चलिए ठीक है. So because the reporting verb is said, therefore the tense of the reported speech will change. Supriya said that she was writing a book on dieting. Let's go for the next one. Kevin said to Aryan, I have been trying to dance since years. Raise your hands if you want to answer this question. Let's go with Vaibhav Mane from Vikroli. Others may please mute.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Vaibhav Mane. So
Yes, sir.
tell me, what is the bahar ka verb?
Said.
Tense क्या है उसका?
Past tense.
So will you change the tense inside?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what if it was says?
The tense will not change in inside.
Okay, and what if it was will say?
Then also the tense will not change inside.
So tense will change under only one condition, right?
Yes, sir.
And what is that one condition?
Past tense.
Bahar ka verb should be in the past tense. So now I'll just help you out. So remember Vaibhav, कभी भी अगर आपको set to दिखता है ना, set to, this for everyone, okay Vaibhav? Set
Yes.
to अगर आपको दिखता है ना, तो indirect speech में उसको told कर देने का, told. तो Kevin said to will become Kevin told Aryan. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा अभी have been trying को अगर change करना है तो क्या क्या बनेगा have been trying?
Kevin told to Aryan that
Told to Aryan नहीं, told Aryan.
told Aryan that he had been trying
हाँ.
since years.
That is correct answer, Vaibhav. Thank you so much. So
Thank you.
yes, so I hope everyone heard the way Vaibhav answered. He answered not just the question, but he also answered certain conceptual questions that I asked him. जो मैंने just पढ़ाया हुआ है. So Kevin told Aryan that he had been trying to dance since years. Remember, said to becomes told. Said to becomes told. Thank you so much. Vaibhav, if you've not muted yourself, please mute yourself.
Yes, sir.
चलिए. So present perfect continuous becomes past perfect continuous. Samir said, I spoke to John yesterday. Raise your hands if you want to answer this. Let's go with Razel D'Souza from Saidam. Hi, Razel. Razel, can you hear me? I tried to unmute you, Razel. Okay, there is some problem. What किसके साथ जाएं हम? Let's go with Anshika Moria from the Visual. Hi, Anshika.
Yes. Good
Yeah,
evening, sir.
good evening, Anshika. Anshika, tell me what is the bahar ka verb?
Said.
Tense of the bahar ka verb?
Past.
So will you change the tense of the verb inside?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, अभी अंदर का जो verb है उसका tense क्या है?
Past.
तो present को तो past करते हैं, but past को क्या करते हैं?
Past perfect.
So spoke क्या बन जाएगा? Past perfect कैसा बनेगा बेटा spoke का? कभी भी बेटा past perfect आया ना? हाँ, बोलो बोलो.
He had been spoken to John that day.
नहीं बेटा, had been नहीं आएगा, सिर्फ had आएगा. He had spoken to John. अभी yesterday को हम करते हैं the previous day.
Okay.
Yesterday को हम करते हैं the previous day. अगर today रहेगा ना today तो that
Yes.
day आता है.
Yes, sir.
Clear है बेटा?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Anshika.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. All right. Who wants to answer the next one? No, you cannot say the day before, Shruti. The day before मतलब परसों हो जाता है. DN Nagar Tanvi Rege. Hi.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Tanvi. Tanvi, tell me the answer.
Yes. The teacher said that a stitch in time saves 9
Why didn't you change the tense of the sentence?
because it is a proverb.
Thank you so much, Tanvi. That's a good answer.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, and the last sentence. Please raise your hands if you want to answer. Raise your hands if you want to answer. Let me see. Last. Let's go with Ishita Kotak from DN Nagar. Hi, Ishita.
Yes, sir. Hi.
Yeah, Ishita, tell me what is the bahar ka verb?
Said.
So will you change the tense inside?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me what is the answer for this?
She said, they may have read as you like it. Because they may have is already in past.
Who said?
No, it is in future.
Who said it's in future also?
They may have read.
Did you forget the change of modal auxiliary?
They might have read as you like it.
Yes. So she said that they might have read as you like it. Remember,
Yes.
can to could, will to would, shall to should, and may to might.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Tanvi. Okay, everyone. So that was a little simple, I think. Okay. Now I will just show you something very important. So guys, remember change of words, बोला था मैं change of words. So as you can see यहाँ पे now becomes then, this becomes that, ago becomes before, today becomes that day, yesterday is the previous day, you're there, these, those, come, go, tomorrow the next day, last night the previous night. Said sorry becomes apologize, said thank you becomes thanked, said goodbye becomes it's actually bid goodbye, BID, bid goodbye, not bad goodbye. Said hello is greeted, said good morning is wished good morning, said yes is agreed, replied in the affirmative, said no is disagreed or replied in the negative. ये आप अभी नहीं लिखेंगे, ये आप जब लिंक मिलेगा तभी आप कॉपी करने वाले, तब आप कॉपी करेंगे. Now use of suitable connective. Connective कैसे use करते हैं? Let us see that. So connective is nothing but when you remove comma and add a that. बराबर. So type of sentence पे depend होता है कि आपका connective कौन सा रहेगा. Okay. For example, if your sentence is an assertive sentence, then your connective would be said or told. Sorry, your reporting verb would be said or told, and connective would be that. Barabar. And if your sentence is an exclamatory sentence, then your reporting verb, yani bahar ka verb would be exclaimed, and connective would be that. Okay. If your type of sentence is imperative, that is order, command, request, तो आपका जो रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब है वो होगा ऑर्डर्ड या कमांडेड या रिक्वेस्टेड या एडवाइस जो भी है, एंड योर कनेक्टिव इज गोइंग टू बी टू. ओके, नितिन ऑर्डर्ड टू ब्रिंग हिम अ ग्लास ऑफ वाटर. ठीक है, तो दैट नहीं आएगा, टू आएगा. एंड इफ इट्स एन इंटेरोगेटिव सेंटेंस, तो पहला वाला इंटेरोगेटिव इज अ रेटोरिकल क्वेश्चन, आर यू बिजी, यानी यस या नो टाइप क्वेश्चन, तो यहाँ पर आप आस्क्ड लिखेंगे. लेकिन कनेक्टिव रेटोरिकल क्वेश्चन में आएगा इफ या वेदर, और रियल क्वेश्चन यहाँ पर कोई कनेक्टिव नहीं आएगा. सो नेहा सेड वेयर आर माय बुक्स, नेहा आस्क्ड वेयर हर बुक्स वर. Okay, these are the only changes that you must know. Okay, so I think this is absolutely clear to everyone. Okay, everyone, so I hope you remember your homework. Your homework is going to be, once you receive the link of the lecture, you will write everything that you've seen today on the screen. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.